Hey y'all, welcome to THAM 141 Homestead. My name is Tracy. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it's your millionth time here, welcome back. My friend Marilene from Little Homestead by the beach, we were talking this morning, and I've been going to the gym a lot, trying to work out, trying to lose some weight. I am down to 123, I think, this morning. Yeah, 123.2 or something like that this morning. Excuse me, 223 pounds this morning. But I've been working out, and Marilyn said, "Hey, you need to plank for a minute." And then I'm like, okay. And then Remy said, "Hey, why don't you live stream it?" And I'm like, man, I haven't live streamed in a long time. So I'm using my cell phone to live stream. And I'm going to try this. I have not planked for a long, long time. I did it a little bit during yoga when I was trying to do some, trying to just start some basic health stuff in my life. So we're going to try that now. And then we can go around and I can show you what I have not been doing around the homestead, because I haven't been doing much of anything. Going to the gym, I haven't put out videos in quite a while, a couple weeks anyway. I just have not felt very artistic, and I haven't really been doing anything much. So without further ado, let's see if I can get this phone. Excuse the mess that you're going to see. Let's see here. If I set this, but I can use that. Let's see here. All right. All right, there we go. Now, my understanding is planking for a minute. Now, let's see here. I got my old sleeping mat down. All right. 1,000 what? No, just joking. All right, I'm going to do the elbows and toes, I guess. All right. Hey, Google, start a timer for 1 minute. Of course, it's not going to do it. Well, I'll just count to 60. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Whew! How was that? Oh. All right, there you go. There is 60 seconds of me planking. Yeah, man, right around 20, 25 seconds, I started feeling it a little bit in my tummy, my considerable tummy. But now, since I got y'all on here, I'm going to put my boots on and grab my cup of coffee And let's walk around the homestead a little bit and just see what's going on. I don't know. Got to catch up a little bit. Well, yeah, wasn't really any doubt that I'd be able to do it. It was just how much pain it would cause me to do it. Oh, come on, Boop. This Boop is acting up. It's not going on right. There we go. All right. It'll work its way out. All right. Well, come on. There we go. Got my cup of coffee. Let's head outside. I haven't been outside this morning. All right, well, whew, what a beautiful day. I need to change camera settings here so I can show you guys. Let's see. Why is it doing that? Well, I will tilt it this way then. Yeah, I've got to get my wood in. This is all what was left from last year. Last year was an easy year. And I've got to move these piles over there and then get wood in. Here's my Branson. My new solar panels making electricity. I started floating really early. If the sun's out at all. Look at my garden. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? But I have to get a bunch of this split up, bunch of that cut up. Oh, what happened? Oh, good gracious. I left my other cell phone, which I'm using for internet. Hold on one second. Again, excuse the mess. But got to bring that other cell phone with me. All right, here. Oop. Oh, the coffee's outside. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Oh, my corn isn't doing a whole lot. I don't even know if you could see it. No. I did not do anything with the garden this year. Nothing at all. This is my catnip. I hope to get some seeds from it. This is my comfrey. I got some seeds from it and some leaves from it. Blackberry. Ooh, blackberries are starting to turn black. That's cool. And in here, there is a box. It's got beans. They're all getting choked out. Cucumbers and radishes. Or not radishes, beets. Haven't been doing a whole lot with them. here is the shooting range. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but back right above my hand, it goes back 200 yards. I have a 200-yard range now. This is going to, Trevor and I are going to build a new pig shelter for the pigs. In the new pig pen that we built. But I got to get this stuff split up. I want to get rid of the sumac and all that good stuff. Get all this cleared out. My beautiful, beautiful. I hope these things do me well this winter, my solar panels. Oh, let's come over this way and look at all this. So yeah, this is, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of anything since we took the pigs. And I haven't been filming anything. I just been taking a break. I planted grass in here. That is still a pond. That is a muck. That is all muck. And this is the new pen. They cleared it out quite a bit and I planted grass in it, but we're going to put a gate in between there and there so that we can, when this side starts getting mucky, we can put them in this side, which looks like a impact area for artillery or something. Oh, but we're gonna rebuild this whole fence. Let's see over here. We're gonna rebuild this whole fence so that we can run electric the way we did here, the way we did along here, so that we don't have to worry about the piggies getting out. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, I had a neighbor. I caught him. He's got several horses, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, can I get some manure?" And he said, "Well, it's green." I said, "That's okay. It'll be good for next year." And that's the second. That's 2 loads in that, and chicken's been in it, but I just bought a hedge trimmer. Battery operated DeWalt hedge trimmer. I probably shouldn't have spent the money, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I carved this homestead out of the woods and the woods is trying to take it back. You can see all along here, the woods is trying to take it back. I haven't done the best. Look, I got a tree growing right up alongside my house. I got to cut that down. That's a chainsaw job, though. But yeah, you can see where the truck is. You got goldenrod growing like crazy. But I just need to be able to get rid of some of that stuff where it's trying to close in all over there where the old chicken coop was. I want to be able to use that stuff. I want to make it mowable and just keep the what do you call it? Keep the woods from coming back. Now you can see, okay, I'm in line with the shooting range. This is about just under 100 yards. And then I can go all the way back that way to 200 yards. And that's far enough for me. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. Let's switch back to the settings, camera, facing front. Ooh, ugly face. Or whoever's left in here. Hey, if you're watching this on the ooh, that sun. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Let me switch. And yeah, that is, like I said, there's not a lot going on the homestead. Because I don't know, I've been waking up early, going to the gym, working out for an hour and a half. I did not go today because, quite frankly, I already did my 4 days because I did Wednesday. I got to get the electric fence around my little apple tree here. I'm thinking the deer getting it pretty good here. But yeah, I got to start getting my wood in. Then after the wood is in, then I'm going to start getting stuff picked up and get ready for snow. I need to check on the other stuff in my garden. Good coffee this morning. All right, y'all. So I was able to plank for a minute. I wouldn't want to go much longer than that right now, but I am working on my abs. My abs. I look like a pregnant lady. I look like a pregnant woman who's overdue for a whole lot. Oh, what a beautiful day. I think I will go ahead and start moving, start cleaning out the woodshed. And then I think I'm going to hand split my wood what I can this year. Let's see, is there a way I can set this? Well, now I can't see anything. Yeah. Can I aim that down just a little? I don't know how long that's going to be till that falls. But yeah, I'm losing a little, 15, 16, 17 pounds so far I've lost. It's a process. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Good to see you. This is my first actual live stream in several weeks. I had to sign back into StreamYard. But yeah, oh, nice. Riding bike is awesome. I was doing the walks, then I moved up to run, but I couldn't pace myself. It had been so long since I ran. I was having a hard time setting a decent pace. And so I started going to the gym, and that was destroyed by a tornado. So I started going to Planet Fitness, which is also a gym, which is cheaper and closer to home, and started using the treadmill, and that way I could keep up a pace. I was able to do a 13.5 minute mile for forget how long I was doing that for on the treadmill. But then Trevor and Matt are like, listen, Tracy, you're not a spring chicken. Try the elliptical. You'll burn more calories and all that stuff. And uh, you know, and you won't hurt your knees, because at my age and weight, I'm probably could hurt my knees. So I started doing the elliptical. And that's one reason I didn't go today, is because Wednesday I decided, okay, usually I've been going to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, taking Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday off. And I just felt bored. I woke up and there was nothing to do. So, well, there's plenty to do. There's nothing I felt like doing. So I went to the gym and I ran, or I was on the elliptical for an entire hour. On the elliptical, I'm keeping at 122 strides per minute or higher. And then I did it for an entire hour, and I did 4 miles in 60 minutes, which is a 15-minute mile, which is not horrible. I did a little, it was a little faster than a 15-minute mile, but I'm just rounding. But I'm never going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Never. But if I can get rid of a lot of my flab and stuff like that. And people say, you're a homesteader. That's all you do everything manually. Not so much anymore. I've got the tractor now. I've got all sorts of stuff that just makes life easier. You don't see many fat Amish men. However, I'm not Amish, and I like my food. I have been working on my diet and stuff like that. You got to think about this stuff, because you know what? I started homesteading as an eventuality from my prepping. Okay, Wendy and I started homesteading years ago when we lived in an apartment in Penn. We were canning, we were gardening, all that good stuff. And uh, that led us to prepping, storing food and necessities, and having stuff, which I live in upstate New York. If you don't have 6 months of food, used to do that. I used to do that back when I was young, dumb, and subordinate to a bunch of people. When I was in the Army, yeah, man, we would do an 8 minute or a 8 mile run every Monday morning for a battalion run. And I think about the sergeant major, battalion sergeant major, falling out, and I was calling cadence at the time, and I'm like, Sergeant Major, I'm in doubt. Could it be you're falling out? And then I got a whole company singing after me. So they're repeating what I say. And as he fell back, because he was old and he was heavy, I got called into his office. I never did that again. I did get called into his office again for calling cadence, but that was because I was singing dirty cadences, and apparently there were women on post who might have taken offense. But anyway, um, the heck? Yeah. So yeah, we used to do 8 minute miles in the morning. We used to do 5 mile rucks, and every year the expert infantryman's badge would come up in like January, February. Um, I would I'd do the 12-mile road march with a 60-pound ruck, 12-mile road march in under 3 hours. And then you would have to stop and wait in line. Now, 3 hours, 12 miles in 3 hours, that's fast. Okay, so you're sweating, and that pack gets heavy. I was young, dumb, and in shape. I was in the best shape of my life. Even though round and fat is a shape, I was in better shape. And you'd have to stand in line to do assemble, disassemble, and assemble your M16. And so you'd be freezing, and because we were right off the North Sea, and this is for the expert infantryman's badge. So I would take and I would fail. You had to do it in 2 minutes, and I would fail it because the extractor retaining pin is just a little tiny pin. If anybody knows anything about M16, AR-15s, and all, it's just a little tiny pin. And my hands would be so cold I couldn't pick it up. I couldn't articulate it. It was too cold. You ever been cold enough that your fingers felt like they were cubes, big ice cube size? And so I would fail that. Then I would proceed to go through all the other, because it was training, all the other things. I qualified everything for my expert infantryman's badge except that. And for some reason, year after year, for the 3 years that I did it, I would fail that one part, the most common task. I could do it, but just not with cold hands. And it's okay. I got my combat infantryman's badge anyway, and that's higher esteem. But yeah, and lately I have been wanting to get back in shape, because I started this whole journey gardening and prepping for the winter is what we were doing. We were prepping to be able to live the winter. Okay, we get snowed in Port Leyden or Penyan. How you going to live? Well, you needed food, so we started that way. Then we said, okay, well, let's start preparing for a little longer than the 3 or 4 months of winter, or 8 months, I guess we got, of winter here. And it led us into prepping. And if you follow prepping to its natural conclusion, you are going to end up on, I got a fat neck. You are going to end up on a homestead. If you follow prepping to its natural conclusion, you're going to end up on a homestead, providing your own food and stuff like that. Now I have plenty of food put away. I'm still all prepped, and I'm eating it. I had some pork chops yesterday that were delicious. Remember those Piggly Wigglies we just took to market? Well, I got a freezer full between the deer I got last year, the pig, half a pig I got from last year, and then I ended up keeping half a pig this year. I don't know if God's trying to tell me something, just the way it worked. I had to. I couldn't find anybody to buy it on short notice, because I misunderstood my niece. She only wanted half a pig, and I thought she was taking a whole pig. So anyway, so that's why I'm homesteading, and I'm just trying to live now, and live out this dream. The thing is I am lazy by nature. That's why I have chickens. That's why I get pigs. Is because I need something to get me up and going. This morning, I mentioned earlier I didn't go work out at the gym. This morning I woke up, I didn't know what and I decided, I made a conscious decision, you know what? I worked out 4 days this week. I'm going to let my body recover a little bit cuz I worked out pretty hard. Um I mean, for amateur fat old guy. And so I said, you know what? I'm taking today off. I got to get a video out for today. I'm working on day 5 of West Virginia, which was back in June. I like I said, I haven't done much of anything lately to do with YouTube or anything like that. And so I'm coming out with I got to work on that today, but I didn't know what to do with myself. And I didn't have a whole lot of energy. I had forgotten about the planking. Marilene reminded me this morning when I told her, yeah, I'm not going to the gym today. She's, oh, so no plank. But that's okay because I did it. I was able to do it right here. Um, I hope I don't look too fat and gross. Um, but yeah, I have got to go around and like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to trim back all the woods to keep them from coming back in and overtaking everything. Um, and you know, back here it's nice, but I just don't want it this close. I wanted to wait until the blackberries were ripe because I don't want to cut my blackberry bushes down uh, when they're bearing fruit. I don't mind it if it's a second year cane, it'll grow and bear fruit in the same year as long as it's the second year. Uh, in theory. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Oh, I went riding in the Oswego, New York trail system. Okay. And if you are riding in the Oswego, New York trail system, and you find a GoPro style Vivitar action camera 4K, just return the memory card to me. I mean, I'll take the whole thing if you want to send it back, but just return the memory card. We're driving along and and the memory card filled up because it had some stuff on it from the from West Virginia still, but the memory card filled up after a full day of riding. So I shut it off. And then we're riding along and I look over and it's gone. Ow, what in the world? Found a deer fly. You bugger. Um, and I lost the camera. It's gone. We looked for it and couldn't find it. Hey, want to see my impression of a Q-tip? Um, so yeah, guys, I am hoping to start the um No Borders Homesteaders podcast. I'm hoping we're going to start it again this fall. It just got so busy. It was getting really hard to get people together to do a podcast. But if we can film a year's worth of podcasts in a week or in the winter, when things are a little bit slower on the homesteads, because everybody, I mean, we got homesteaders that work full-time jobs. We got homesteaders that travel for work. I think Thor and Patrick, Darren and Patrick, they travel for work. Marilene has a full-time job. Remy has a full-time job. Mike from Me and You Acres and Angie, they both have full-time jobs. Remy um, uh, and Annie has a, well, she's full-time homesteader, but she's got kids. And Remy and them, you know, they have kids and stuff, so it's really hard to fit in the time during the summer because that's when the kids are home. That's when people are wanting to go out and do summer stuff with their families, make those memories, man. Don't let this screen control you. No, really, don't let it control you. So now if you don't let it control you, then I'm controlling you. You get it? Anyway, so I hope to get the No Borders Homesteaders back up and running this fall, because I really think it's a good idea. I really think that it can go somewhere. Because when you get a bunch of homesteaders together, there's a lot of information that can be put out. I would like to get some guests on with us, because if we can get 3 of the hosts on, and then 1 or 2 people on as guests, then that would really, I think it would really be a hit, man. I designed some new merch. Some of it's on Redbubble. T-Han 141 Homestead. There should be a link in the description of this, or there will be a link in the description of this, or go to one of my other videos. Once I'm done, I didn't leave myself time to do the back end publishing stuff before I started this, because I wanted to get planking. Oh, but yeah, it has been an awesome summer. Went to West Virginia, and then I stayed home a lot and learned a lot. I've been doing a lot of studying. I've been working on, like I was saying before, my prepping is what put me on a homestead, because if you follow prepping to its eventual conclusion, you'll end up on a homestead. And I've been shooting, moving, and communicating, just me, practicing my shooting and stuff, polishing up on my basic skills, common tasks for military type stuff. Kind of, I don't know, maybe this is my midlife crisis. That would be cool, because that would mean I'm going to live to at least 109, 106. Yeah, 106, because I'm 53. If this is my midlife crisis, I'm going to live a while, which my Aunt Lily, she's still kicking, and she's mid to late 90s. So yeah, I haven't done a whole lot. I filled my freezer between the deer I got last year and the pig. I have stopped buying meat at the store. I placed myself on a chicken breast, rice, and broccoli diet, which are all things I can get right here from the homestead. However, I didn't do meat chickens this year. So I've been buying chicken breasts, which is phenomenally expensive. But I have some other thing. I have Venison, and now I'm kind of on this program where I am doing the intermittent fasting, but also counting calories, um, and working out. Or it feels like I'm working out, but man, by the time I get home, I'm not sore or anything, which I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm not weight training. I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm trying to lose fat right now. And boy, I have a lot of it. I have a lot more than I thought I did. But it really, like my garden, right now, I'm only one person. I can't eat a whole lot. I want to do some beet greens, put a little vinegar on the beet greens, white vinegar on the beet. Oh, it's good. It's good. Boil them up. I got to check my beans. I haven't checked them since, well, I planted them and I haven't been in the garden since I planted them. And cucumbers, I got to check them. But the weeds are growing up. If you look back to earlier, this fall, yes, you will definitely, you'll definitely, you'd be an awesome guest, Dave. And what I'd like to do is showcase homesteaders that have their YouTube channels and stuff. And you know, there's just so much that you can do with a podcast. And you add the subjects to it and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I need to do more Branson tractor videos. I need to do more off-grid videos. When I redid when I put up my new solar panels, that was a good video. I can't wait until a video will actually pay for the stuff that I'm buying to do the video. I need to get serious about that. Let's see, what else is going on? What time is it? It's 11:24. What do you say we go do the chickens? What say ya? We do the chickens. They're good little chickens. Pains in my butt, but good chickens. Oh, I know. Marilene said, I just wanted him to plank. I didn't want him to go on for an hour and a half. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this camera again. Settings, camera, back. Why does it do that? Huh, that's weird. What are you doing out? I gotta put a lid on this part of the coop because somebody keeps getting out. And apparently they're not going to sit on those eggs over there in the corner. Ooh, it's warm in there. Hello, babies. Oh, yeah, Marilene, I just said that you asked for me to plank for a minute, not an hour and a half of video, of live stream. Hi, my babies. All right. Hold on, you'll go back. Look at this. Okay. Tractor Supply. This, I can only assume, and these, holy cow, I thought there's one or two there, are from that chicken. Buff Orpingtons do not lay green eggs. To my knowledge, Tractor Supply. When you went in the back room, you did some tinkering around. When I said I wanted 20 Buff Orpington pullets. could be worse. I mean, I guess they could be roosters. Let me through. He's an outcast, so I give him extra food. Not extra, just they don't let him in very often. Hold on, girl. I will. Okay, head that way. You know the deal. We do this just about just about every morning. There you go. I had a raccoon get in the chickens and killed 2 of the bantams. Which really sucked. I sent the raccoon down the road. I don't believe he's coming back. Yeah, I don't believe he's coming back. But yeah, I woke up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I heard the chickens raising a fuss. And I opened this door and I stepped up to the line and I'm looking in with my light and I see a foot right here grabbing hold. So I backed up and it was a raccoon and he stuck his face right down there. Yeah. I wonder what that could be from. Huh. Oh, and that. Boy, it's almost like they're in perfect, where is it? In perfect alignment. Is there another one up here somewhere? I'm not seeing it. But yeah, I don't. Now that's my pile of sawdust for the coop. Then I showed you my manure. Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera again. All right, y'all. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Thanks for stopping by the homestead. I got more content coming as I do stuff. I'm probably gonna the exciting world of firewood and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens. And I don't think I'm gonna do reclaiming my yard by trimming these branches. But that's a nice hedge trimmer. I already did some work with it, just playing around with it. I really need to get in the garden with it. But anyway, y'all. Don't forget to check out my merch. I've got some brand new designs of merch designs. And let's see here. Can I set this down? Hey, there we go. Yeah, I got some brand new merch design. Love everyone. Keep your guns. forget what other ones I did. Every once in a while, something hits me and I say, hey, I need to go ahead and put that on a t-shirt or a sticker, whatever. But all right, guys, I am going to let you go. Thanks for stopping by the homestead. All right, Marilene, do it to it, girl. Do it to it. Yeah, man. Don't let yourself go like I did. I got out of the army and I didn't do much physical work. Well, I did quite a bit for a while, but I've got at least 20 years of getting fat and not working on building my muscle. So don't let that happen to you. But hey, we will catch you later. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. We love you and God bless.